Alright, ladies, I felt there was a need to make this video because I am seeing some very disturbing things. So I want to make a video, and this video is called Boyfriend and Husband. Okay? Boyfriend and husband. That's what my video gonna be about, a boyfriend and a husband and the job of the two. Because a lot of you ladies are sitting here and feeling entitled and think that's because a man got some money that he's entitled to do something for you that he's not entitled to do for you. Okay? And I'm gonna give you something. I'm gonna say something because I see a lot of women saying that they don't have to get married. They can just, not worry about marriage. They don't need marriage. Well, I'm gonna explain something to the ladies who feel that way so you understand just how bad that's gonna be for you. And you're gonna hear from me first, okay? If you don't get married, that's your right. But there are consequences for that. And I'm going to show you what I mean. Okay? A boyfriend is not going to do the job of a husband. Okay? A boyfriend is not going to do the job of a husband. Okay? All right? So, I'm making this video to try to help you guys out because you guys are losing and struggling bad. And I'm going to have to say something. Some of y'all. If I'm gonna give you some examples of what I mean so you get it, okay? Like I said, a boyfriend is not going to do the job of a husband. Now, here goes some examples. All right. Your car broke down and you need to pay to fix your car, and it's thousands some dollars, and you calling up that new man or that guy you just started sleeping with or your boyfriend. No, that's the job of a husband. Okay, there you go. If you stuck on the side of the road and you 2 hours away in the middle of the night and you calling up the new guy you just got with or a guy you talking to, not gonna happen. He's not coming. That's the job of a husband. Not the new man, not the boyfriend, but the husband. That's reality, okay? If a man takes you to a nice restaurant, but you want 5 stars and you wanna go to the real nice places and you want to go there a lot, but he willing to take you to a decent restaurant, but you want him to take you to a 5-star. That's not the job of the boyfriend or the new man. That's the job of a husband. Not boyfriend, not new man, but husband. Okay? All right? You just got to be grateful for where you're going. He nice enough to take you somewhere. He don't have to take you to no damn 5-star. You're not his wife. Y'all not entitled to that. Okay. He goes and gets you a nice gift for your birthday. But you want a new bag and you wanted some new shoes and you wanted an outfit. And he got money and you feel like he should buy it because he got the money. Because I heard a lady say that. No. It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen, ladies. That's the job of a husband. Not boyfriend, not new man, but husband. Okay? You got a house and your yard need to be cut and you tired of paying for it and you can't cut it, and you meet this new guy, and the new guy, he got a lawn business, and you want him because you slept with him to come and cut your grass. He might cut it once, he might cut it twice, but he not gonna cut your grass for free all the time. Why? Because he's not your husband. He's the new man. He's not your husband. That's the job of a husband. Okay? You got a problem at your crib, you got some plumbing issues, or you need some maintenance work done around your house, and this guy pretty handy, or you think he pretty handy, and he just started talking to you and you slept with him, and you call him up and tell him you can show him all this list of everything that's wrong and you want it fixed. Even if you're going to pay for the parts, he's going to say no. He's not going to do it unless you're going to pay him. And why, ladies? Because he's not your husband. That's the job of a husband. Not new man, not boyfriend, but husband. Okay? And I want to make this clear so the ladies get it. Listen, ladies. Men are not entitled to fix your things. You're not their wife. If a man is dating you, you are a liability to him if he spends money on you, because you can then get up and just walk away and his money's just gone. He ain't got no ties to you. Okay? He helped you with your house. That's in your name. It ain't got nothing to do with his name. He not going to put his money into somebody else's stuff. And then you gonna say, yeah, I got all this crib to the next dude. Yeah, this my crib. And then, yeah, what all them niggas been fixing on it, yeah, of course. But you ain't giving them the credit. You taking the credit. And I seen how you guys operate, and it's just horrible. So it's a horror show. But I had to say that because I am seeing so many ladies feel entitled that the man is supposed to do these things. And no, family members who women, and you got your place and you want somebody to come and tackle the grass or tackle them hedges. I was in that situation. Okay. And I said, no, put up ceiling fans and put together brand new grills in the box. I said, no. Why? Because that's the job of a husband, not your family member, not your friend, not your boyfriend, but your husband. And if you ain't got one of those, then that job don't get done unless you're going to pay somebody to do it. So when you decide to be independent and go off on your own, you better have your checkbook, your pocketbook, and that good job ready, because you're going to have to pay for it because you don't have a husband. And men take that very seriously. No man is going to do the job of a husband. He's not. Boyfriends are not going to do the job of husbands, lady. Sorry. The new guy is not going to take you on shopping spree. Even if he got the money, you're not his wife. He's not entitled to do that. He's not going to do that. So I had to make this video and make that clear. All right? Okay. It boils down to liability, and it boils down to an asset. A wife is an asset. A girlfriend or a new woman that you're just talking to, she's a liability. That's just what it is, ladies. You don't have to like it. That's what it is. All you ladies who went and got your good jobs and went after your careers, you better understand that all these things that you're buying, like your cars and your houses and I met one lady that came talking about she had 2 boats. And you better understand that those things require maintenance, okay? A thing called maintenance, okay? Maintenance. It requires maintenance, all right? And if you don't have a husband, it's not going to happen. Because no boyfriend and no new man is going to do the job of a husband. Not going to happen. That's not the job of the new man. That's not the job of the boyfriend. That's the job of the husband. Okay? So, you guys better just understand real quick that where you're heading to. All right? Because I'm seeing it, and it looks like a horror show for you guys. You guys have no idea where you're heading, road you're heading down, and what that road looks like when you get down there. Y'all really don't like looking at the future, especially when it don't look good. And I'm here to say it don't change the truth from being the truth. All right? So all of you ladies that are thinking that it's all about your job and your career, it really is going to be about your job and your career when you get older. Because you're going to have to pay for all that stuff with that good job and that career. And y'all in trouble. Because a lot of y'all live check to check. They done already looked and studied and surveyed on that. And y'all don't do good with money. I won't say all of you, but I will say the majority of you. And it is a very bad and sad thing, okay? But the stuff that I'm hearing from you guys, let me bring you closer. No, okay? It ain't 5-star restaurants. It ain't shopping sprees. It ain't, oh, my car broke down. Man, listen. I've had women come to me talking about their car being broke down and they looking for somebody to help them get it fixed. No. That's not the job of the new man or the boyfriend. It is the job of a husband, okay? The job of a husband. It's going to stay broke down. And it did. Because, sorry to say it, but cootie cat ain't enough to fix your problems when you don't have a husband. All right? And the stuff that I'm hearing is just like, it's crazy. Another thing I want to throw in there. Men are not going to go on your weight loss journey with you. Not going to happen, okay? Y'all watched that Why Did I Get Married, and y'all saw the stuff he did. But what you didn't see and what you didn't pay attention to was, bring it closer when I say this. He saw the girlfriend as a wife. So he was willing to do the job of a husband. And he became the husband. That's why he went on the weight loss journey with her. You guys see stuff and don't look at why it's happening. Just look at what you see. And don't get the whole point of how men are and how we think. Okay? A man is not going on a boyfriend is not going on the weight loss journey with you. The new guy ain't going on the weight loss journey with you. They'll tell you that for some of that cootie cat, but they not going on the weight loss journey with you. That's just, it's not going to happen, okay? Now, they'll help you out if you're going to get them a little something, but you're going to have to give up something if you want something from the men. I'm going to tell you that now. And then when your price gets high, like $1,000, or you need a house painted, or you need shopping sprees, or you want this expensive bag, that's the job of a husband, not boyfriend, not new man, but husband, okay? That's just what it is, ladies. Now, listen to what I'm going to say and listen to me carefully, all right? This is what I have seen. I have seen women that are literally coming in talking about they want, there's one girl, the dude took her to like a Shake Shack. It was like a burger place. It was expensive. It was nice. Like, burger fry is pretty expensive too. He took her to a burger place. Spent $50 on some burgers, okay? And she was like, oh, you in the club and you throwing up your money and you got all this money for the club and you hanging out and you got your jewelry on and you got all that money and I'm looking like this and you taking me to a burger place. Listen, ladies, okay? He was nice enough to take you to a restaurant. You didn't have the money to take yourself to. He came and picked you up and took you to the restaurant. And a lot of you ladies, especially the black women, you guys feel super entitled, and it's not going down like that. That is not the job of a boyfriend or a new man. That's the job, if you want to go to a 5-star, of a husband. We don't care what you look like. We just don't care. We don't care. You can look nice, but that's with makeup. Take all that shit off, the makeup, the weave, the Batman eyelashes, the Bye-Bye eyelashes, the Grover eyelashes. Take that shit off, and let's see what you really look like and what you really qualify for if you really want to go there. Because here's the thing. A lot of y'all don't even qualify for what you asking for. And y'all need to be a little more reasonable. I'm just going to give it to you the way it is. Listen. That's a selfish attitude to have when you're expecting someone to take you somewhere because you look a certain way. Ladies, your looks don't qualify you for what's in a man's bank account. It just don't. And I'm sorry to say it, but it does not, okay? So, I'm going to say it like this. All right. You ladies need to dial down the attitude. You will get a lot further with a nicer attitude if you want something from the men. And asking and being willing to put in is something you also gonna have to look at, because if you're not willing to do that and you don't have a husband, then you're in a lot of trouble. It just ain't gonna go so well for you when you get older and your looks fade, because they're going to fade, and you did not pick a husband, and you don't even have a boyfriend, and you really can't keep a man. And I'm sorry, but your friend ain't gonna do the job of a husband. So it's like, it's not gonna be good for you, okay? It's just not, all right? You won't, another lady. Oh, this one, I gotta do this one too. This, man, look here, here's some shit. There was a chick, she was going on a date. And the chick wanted the guy on the first date to take her grocery shopping. She literally took him to the grocery store, had a basket, and told him she needed him to pay to pay for her groceries for her and her kids. Not gonna happen, and it didn't happen. Listen to me, ladies. That's why I say some of y'all need to be woke up from the dream you in. Listen to me, ladies. Listen to me. I'm gonna bring close. That's the job of a husband. Not new man, not boyfriend, but husband. Okay? And she didn't get them groceries. And he didn't even care to talk to her. I wouldn't even talk to her no more after that day. Period. Because those are not his kids. And he's not entitled to do that. He's not your husband, okay? He's the new man. He's not even your boyfriend, okay? Men will not do the job of husbands if they're not your husbands, ladies. And men take this very seriously. So you ladies really need to understand men a little bit better, because we're just wired that way. And we're not going to change. It does not matter what you want. It just don't matter. We just don't care. If you're not our wives, we don't give a shit. I'm going to tell you like that. We really don't. If you just somebody we sleeping with and we talking to, we dating, the only way a man is going to do the job of a husband if he sees you as a wife. And that means you're acting like a wife. You're treating him like he was your husband. That's how you get made into a wife, when you act like a wife. And I've heard black women tell other black women, don't do the job of a wife if you ain't a wife. You ain't never going to be a wife thinking like that. You going to stay a girlfriend. You ain't never going to be the wife. A wife is already a wife when the man finds her. He don't make her into a wife. The Bible say when the man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. It don't say all women are wives. He don't make her into a wife. She's already a wife. She acts like a wife. She carries herself like a wife. She dresses like a wife. She carries and lives like a wife. That's how she becomes a wife. Just in case you ladies did not get that memo, I'm going to be the one to give it to you. Okay? Somebody got to tell you, and it might as well be me. Let me see if there's any other thing I wanted to add in there that's also equally as important. Yeah, if you guys got to go through counseling and all these things, I heard women say, the men ain't got nothing to do with your personal decisions on the men you dated in your past that messed you up. That is on you. Ain't no boyfriend gonna do the job of no husband. And that's the job of a husband. I heard another lady say, my baby daddy, my lights went off and I'm married to my husband. And she wanted her baby daddy to do the job of a husband, and he wasn't her husband. Okay? She had a husband, and the lights went out. And she said she felt her baby daddy should turn her lights back on because she had one of his kids. Never gonna happen, not gonna happen, should not happen, won't happen. Because he's not your husband. You got your husband. That's your baby daddy. He's not your husband. He's not entitled to do that for you. That's crazy to even ask that. It is gonna be a definite no. Absolutely not. No man would do it. And that's just the way we're wired, ladies. And you better wake up, because I'm telling you, you guys are in for a rude awakening if you think you're going to get old and depend on family members and friends to come and do the job of a husband. You're going to have to pay them for it. They'll help you out here and there, but they're going to want something in return. And it's money if they your family members. Because people just not going to do that for you. Now, if you married to your husband and you got real old and he died, that's understandable. You know, but if you just chose to be independent, rebellion, and not submissive to a man and not submit, and therefore you made those decisions not to submit and get you a man because you didn't want to listen and you didn't want to submit to the man and go under his rules, then guess what? Ain't nobody coming to save you. They got old folks on for that. That's the job of a husband. And ain't no new man or boyfriend gonna do that. Period. You're gonna have to be giving it up. Don't matter how old you is. If you look good, the man like you, you're gonna have to give it up if he wants to talk to you. Your attitude need to be better than what it is. I see a lot of older women with horrible attitudes. And I'm here to tell you, you guys are not in a position to act like that. Let me tell you something. Fat people should never have bad attitudes. Really ugly people should never have a bad attitude. Little people, small people should never have a bad attitude. Older ladies should never have a bad attitude. You're not in a position on top of your defect and your problem that you already got that you want to be demanding and picky and have a bad attitude. Ain't nobody coming to help you if you like that. You'll just die alone. It's too many of you anyway, and we can only marry one. So what man is gonna sit there and go through this shit with you like you're special? You're not special. No one is special. I know everybody want me, well, I'm special, I'm special. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. When you say you're special, you're trying to put yourself above all the rest of the people. Now, if you got a special ability or you got money or you famous or you got something that's different. You got a talent. That's what makes you special. But if you just a regular average Joe and you just a woman and you coming in here thinking that you entitled to something, I got news for you. No, you're not. You ain't entitled to nothing. And even some of them husbands shouldn't do all that stuff for you. Because you need to be putting in and helping him to build and building with him. And if you ain't willing to do that, then you got the wrong idea of marriage already. And you definitely not going by your Bible. Most of y'all not. And then y'all sitting there praying to God thinking he gonna give you somebody great when you done shitted on the last 5 or 10 guys you done been with. Not gonna happen. No one's coming for you. God's not going to save you because he will not interfere with free will. And free will is your ability to make your own decisions and act on them. And if you made the decisions that put you in that position where you don't have a husband, then you're going to have to deal with the consequences of not having a husband. Okay, ladies? Then I had to say it. Somebody needed to. So, yeah. There's a ton more I could probably go through and come up with, but I'm just not. I'm just going to say a few, but you get the gist. Just when you in a situation and you asking for something, think about it when the man says no. Is that the job of a boyfriend? Or is that the job of a husband? Or is it the job of a boyfriend? You have to ask yourself, okay? Boyfriends are not going to do the job of husbands, okay? And the sooner you guys get that memo and the sooner you understand that men are just wired that way and they're not going to change ever, then you guys will be in a better situation, because you will know what you could do and what you can't do, and you will know how to negotiate and make a deal, because it's about making deals, and you'll know how to maneuver through the men and understand. You got to get the men what they want if you want what you want, but you can't have your value overinflated and want something that you just don't deserve. And I'm sorry, but it's just the truth. All right, so I just had to say that. Anyway, have a good day. Have a good day.